The Gospel according to St. Mark, chapter 1, verses 29 to 39. On leaving the synagogue, Jesus entered the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. Simon's mother-in-law lay sick with a fever. They immediately told him about her. He approached, grasped her hand, and helped her up. Then the fever left her, and she waited on them. When it was evening, after sunset, they brought to him all who were ill or possessed by demons. The whole town was gathered at the door. He cured many who were sick with various diseases, and he drove out many demons, not permitting them to speak, because they knew him. Rising very early, before dawn, he left and went off to a deserted place, where he prayed. Simon and those who were with him pursued him, and on finding him said, "Everyone is looking for you." He told them, "Let us go on to the nearby villages, that I may preach there also. For this purpose have I come." So he went into the synagogues, preaching and driving out demons throughout the whole of Galilee. A very beautiful sermon or gospel, which gives us a few thoughts to meditate on. One is the fact that Jesus entered into the ordinary life of us humans. He did not keep himself separate. So he went, after praying in the synagogue and preaching, he goes to the house of Simon, close by the synagogue. And it's something that maybe we could do in our own life is welcome Jesus into our house or into our heart. Maranatha, come, Lord Jesus. Invite him to come. The invitation stands, and we welcome him when he comes. And he brings with him blessings, and as we see here, healing, which we all need. Another point we might think about is that he had a concern for others and compassion. When they told him about Simon's mother-in-law being sick with a fever, he said, he just didn't say, "That's too bad, hope she gets well." So no, he says, "Take me to her." And he prayed, I'm sure, and grasped her hand, and he helped her up. And in faith, he healed her, and the fever left her. So the concern for people in our own family, people we know, people we work with, people we meet sometimes, incidentally or coincidentally, and show a certain concern, interest in each person. I think Jesus teaches that to us in this gospel. In action, he teaches it. The third point that we might mention is that rising very early before dawn, he left and went off to a deserted place where he prayed. And we see here how necessary prayer was for Jesus. There in prayer, communication with his Father, he received power. He received encouragement. He received strength to go on. Prayer is an important part of our life. He probably was tired because, as I just read in the Gospel, in the evening after a sunset, they brought many who were ill or possessed, and so probably until late, quite late into the evening or the night, Jesus prayed and helped and cured. And yet, rising early, very early, it says, before dawn, he left and went off to pray. Prayer in our life is not an accessory. It's a necessity. So once again, the 3 points we might mention is welcome Jesus, invite Jesus into your house, into your home, into your heart. Have the compassion and concern for people, as did Jesus. And finally, remember how Jesus prayed and how important prayer is in our own lives. The Lord bless you, keep you from all evil, and give you good health and happiness.